Hi everybody, Brent from Trackstand Cyclery in Bentonville, Arkansas. We are a service-oriented bike shop and thought we'd go over our setup, kind of how we got it set up, why we did it. I work alone, it's just my wife and I'm the only mechanic, so I'm back here, so that's enough room for myself. We use a workbench, which works out great. It allows us to mount, our vices, have some drills, T25 for disc brake stuff, greases, stuff we go to regularly, lives on the bench, the vise. If something doesn't fit in the vise, like if I don't have enough room back here, the bench pulls away, which is cool. I love this magnetic tray here. It holds like various things, chain wear indicator, thread repair, small Allens, the Wera Hex Plus tools. What I like a lot though is if a part rolls off here, this catches it. Didn't intend to do that, but I found that a few times works quite well. Use the bench grinder more than I thought I would. We've been doing bike shops for 38 years or so. So we got everything laid out pretty well. Cone wrenches and regular wrenches. Everything kind of flows with the type of work I'm doing. Picks, they use those a lot. Files, carbon fiber, cutting blade. This is like steer tube cutting stuff. Guides, chain whips. Those could probably go somewhere else, but they fit there. Crown race setting tools and headset cup removers. I can reach most of this stuff, the very top ones. I have a little step stool for, but I don't go to those that often. Working our way over to the right, I keep some of the park kits up there. That's a bottom bracket press kit, some disc brake tools, rotor chewing tool. Gotta love the Silk and Truth gauge. This is how I store my freewheel tools. Some shops keep them just in a box. There's lots of ways that works well. I do have to kind of go back for them, but I mainly am using the good old Shimano freewheel removing one. That's what I use the most. Occasionally a 4-prong, but the other ones don't see much action in the bike shop these days. Small little ratchet. I keep a T25 on there. Bottom bracket tools, ratchets, little snap-on FH80 Wera. Park one back there, more bottom bracket tools, crank pullers, spoke stuff, DT tool for Scorx nipples, and that's a Unir straight pull spoke holder. Cutting tools, pliers, cable cutters, screwdrivers, some random stuff, DU bushing tool, disc brake barb tool, and hose cutter. Love those are Beta T-handles for nice bolts on nice bikes. That's what I use. Also have the Unir T-handles. 5mm is missing. It's up on the bench up front. Park T-handle Torx wrenches. We also have the more basic ones and the P-handles. I like these for the ball end, for like saddles or stuff you're going in at an angle. Those are useful. Breaker bars, mostly used on SRAM dub cranks. If you know, you know. A couple torque wrenches, some preset torque wrenches. Bearing presses of various types, enduro for linkage, headset, and hubs. Park as well with all the drifts from enduro. Abbey Hag, derailleur hanger tool. Bottom bracket threader there. Some headset stuff. Suspension linkage kit, removal and pressing in. Dropout tools, headset and bottom bracket tools. Chain tools, I use the Abbey for most stuff. I keep the Unir Master set up with the flat top for SRAM. Quick link tools there. Cassette lock ring tool, Pedro's vice whip. That's a Crown Race puller. We do have a lot more tools. They don't all fit there. Like there's no bleed kits up there. We certainly have bleed kits. So we use a few toolboxes. Our counter where we work, when you come into the shop, you know, our counters are toolboxes. So bleed kits, suspension tools, more bearing press tools, things like that live in the toolboxes. This one's kind of dedicated for wheel building, chewing stand with tools, and then I've got a bag that holds a lot of my standard, you know, wheel tools and hub tools, specialty spoke wrenches. One more toolbox with the ultrasonic cleaner, more spare parts, a lot of suspension tools live in here, chemicals and lubricants, greases, suspension fluids, cables and housing. Some of the stuff I go to regularly lives here, Dumontech and Free Hub Oil, greases, stuff like that. But that's just a quick overview of our setup. It is backlit. I got some LEDs behind it. We do that for nighttime. It's kind of cool. Looks good if you pop through the window and look at it at night. It looks pretty cool. It adds a little touch, but that's how we set ours up. Comment if you have any questions or want any more detail on anything. Come by and see us. Track Stand Cyclery, Bentonville, Arkansas.